If you watch a lot of PC content on YouTube, you would have noticed something, which is a YouTuber trying to convert a PC into a gaming PC. And sometimes, in fact, I've seen quite a number of these kind of videos. I tend to see more of the Dell OptiPlex PCs used for these purposes. But it doesn't matter if it's a Dell PC or if it's a HP PC or a Lenovo PC or even an Acer PC. But one thing that you constantly find in these videos, or one thing that is common to all these videos, is that the YouTuber at the beginning of the video tends to say, I bought this PC off of eBay. All right, sometimes I bought it for 30 euros. Prices I find to be rather kind of ridiculous, but that's not the point. The main thing is that they say to you, I bought this PC off of eBay. And if you look behind me, this is exactly an example of this kind of PC. All right, right there is a Dell OptiPlex 5050 Micro Tower PC in excellent condition. These are PCs that were actually used by one of the world's finest companies. And right now, this is a PC that is right now listed on eBay for one of these YouTubers to actually go ahead and grab it. All right? These YouTubers, they know what they are going for. When they see this kind of PCs, they always want to go for it, because on this PC, even though it looks so small right there behind me, on this PC, it's an Intel 8th Gen Core i5 processor on it, a 256 NVMe SSD on it, as well as a 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM on it. And the beautiful thing is that this PC right there is going for cheap. Little wonder a lot of these YouTubers tend to look for this kind of offers on eBay. But the problem is, these offers, they do not always last for long, because when you see this kind of PC with this kind of configuration, everybody already knows that this is a good PC. And most times when this PC is online, it tends to sell very, very fast. All right, but then this is not the thing. I'm going to show you where you can actually get this PC. Like, if you want to get it today, you will get it. You want to get it tomorrow, you want to get it next month, you want to get it in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. You will always find it, because on hardware money, we've got a large quantity of this PC warehoused, waiting for you or these YouTubers trying to convert these PCs into gaming PCs to buy them. Of course, we also have a shop on eBay, but like I said, eBay is one of the biggest platforms where you can actually get used PCs, and because of that, these things tend to sell out very, very fast. But if you're an eBay person and you feel like, yes, you want to buy this PC off of eBay, we've also got a shop where you can actually go ahead and buy this PC. That being said, let's take a look at how this PC actually comes to eBay in the first place. All right, like I said, these PCs have been used by one of the best, the finest companies that you can actually find out there in the world. And the companies, most of these companies actually have a policy that after like 2-3 years, they tend to retire their hardwares. All right, you might be thinking, why will a company retire a hardware that is still very, very functional? This is just company policy. All right, it doesn't actually mean that these PCs are defective. It doesn't mean that these PCs are not able to last like 5, 10, even 20 more years. But this is just company policy. And when you work in a company and you hear things like company policy, that means end of discussion. This is not something you begin to question. All right. So these companies retire these PCs and they reach out to people like myself, people like yourself, if you sell used computers. Then they tell us that, look, we've got like 200 pieces of these PCs to retire. And we're like, okay, this is a good deal. Can we take a look at them? When we go to visit these computers, we always want to ascertain that these PCs are still in the best condition that's possible. We want to take a look at not only the technical condition of the PC, we take a look at the optical condition, because when a PC is so good, let's say it has a very good processor, a good RAM, or even a good SSD, but the PC is not presentable, you are not going to like it. When you buy it off of eBay or any other website like my website, hardwaremoney.de, the PC gets delivered to you, you are going to be angry because you will feel like you have been cheated. This is why, if you take a look at this PC right there, it looks in the best condition that's possible. Take a look at the front of it, look at the side panels, look at the back of it. There is little or no sign, or there are little or no signs of use. All right. Yes, you might find a little fine scratches here and there. Like I said, these are used PCs and these things are expected. All right. So when we take a look at these PCs, we are very sure that the condition is very, very good. We bring them, we take them to a particular place. It could be our warehouses, it could be our homes, it could be our kitchen. We clean them up, go ahead to test and be sure that every component is working. And for those PCs that do not have hard drives, sometimes the companies tend to keep their hard drives for data protection purposes. But for those PCs that do not have hard drive, we go ahead to install new hard drives on them. And we don't only just buy new hard drive online, we buy one of the best, the best hard drives that you can find out there in the market right now. All right, you might be wondering which are the best hard drives. In the end of this video, I'm just going to leave a link. You can actually take a look and see a list of hard drives that we use for these purposes. All right, so we buy hard drives and make sure that they are installed on this PC. And some of these PCs that are lacking in RAM sticks, we also make sure that we buy good quality RAM sticks and put on these PCs. All right, when the PC has been checked, everything is ready. We are sure that yes, if this PC goes to the secondary market, whoever has received this PC is going to be having very great value for money. When we are sure that this is already so, we go ahead and make very good, decent photos. Sometimes we make like 2-3 photos, we make like 4, depending on what we are trying to show. But I typically tend to make like 4 photos. All right, make the front view, make the back view, perhaps the 2 sides, and then go ahead to describe this item and list them on a platform like eBay. If you go onto eBay right now, you'll see that hardware money is well represented there. But if you're not an eBay person, you feel like you want to buy things off of eBay, we also have a website where you can actually go right now, today, and take a look and buy this PC right there. All right? But the beautiful thing is that because we have gotten these PCs for so cheap, we are also able to pass this benefit to you, the buyer, because I'm aware money could be hard to come by. You see, money is everything that we are looking for. But because I got it for so cheap, the next seller also got it for so cheap, we are able to extend this line, this kind of cheap offer to you as the buyer. This is the reason why you see these YouTubers able to buy these PCs for so cheap. This is exactly because sometimes some of you might be wondering, how is it possible that a PC with a Core i5, 8 Gen Core i processor is being sold for 30 euros? The reason being that we as resellers, we also got these PCs for cheap from the company that are disposing of them. Are disposing them off. All right, this is the exact reason why you see YouTubers saying, I bought this PC for 30 euros or I bought this PC for $30. All right, so when these PCs have been ready, we make photos like I said, we post them onto the platform where you come and buy them. But if you take a look at these PCs, do not be for one deceived to believe that these are dead PCs, these are PCs that can no longer work, these are PCs that can no longer serve you because they are so cheap. If you take a look at the inside of these PCs, believe me, they are PCs that look, if everything works fine, they are PCs that can still last like 5, 10, 15 years, 20 years, depending on whatever you are trying to do with this PC. But if you want to game on this PC, I won't be able to guarantee that it's going to last for so long. But what you want to do with this PC is just to use it for your daily tasks, use it for browsing the internet, use it for your bookkeeping, for sending emails or stuff like that, editing your videos. Believe me, this PC can actually last you the way it is, even another 20, 30 years. I wouldn't want to keep a PC for 30 years, but if that's your goal, knock yourself out. But the thing is, you won't be disappointed in a PC like this. Right there is a Dell OptiPlex 5050. Like I said, one of the world's finest PCs that you can get right now. If you take a look at YouTube also, you must have seen people talking about the PC of the month. Believe me, if a list is made up without this PC being there, I will have to question the authenticity of that list, because in my own opinion, this is a PC that you want to consider if you are looking for a PC out there right now. All right, so go on to eBay, for example. You might be lucky to find a very good offer. Because these PCs are so cheap, like I said, they are very, very hard to get. If you go onto eBay right now, it's very hard to get a PC that has an 8 Gen Intel Core i5 processor, a 256 GB of NVMe SSD, a GB of DDR4 RAM for 20 or 30 euros. But once in a while, you tend to get offers like this. But I want to advise you, if you are looking for a good PC right now, consider the Dell OptiPlex 5050 Micro Tower PC. If space or if size is not what you are considering, because you might not want a mini PC, I get it. If you are thinking, yes, at some point you want to be able to slap a graphic card like some of the YouTubers do on their tower PC and use it for gaming, this is exactly what you want to be looking at. A mini PC might not be something you want to consider if your end goal is to finally game on it. You see, the last video I posted was a mini PC, and somebody was asking me, can I actually install a graphic card on this PC? Then I went ahead to say, look, the PC you want to take a look at is a Dell OptiPlex 5050 if you want to do some kind of light gaming. I'm not we might not be able to say that this is going to play all the A-list game titles, but if you want to do some kind of gaming at some point, you want to consider this PC. All right, it doesn't only apply to the Dell OptiPlex PC. This same thing, because when we go to these big companies, sometimes we find other products, like we find Lenovo PCs, we find Acer PCs, we find HP PCs. At the end of the day, we all bring these PCs to the platform. Given that there are some PCs that are also defective, if you are looking for a good PC to buy, I want to advise you to stay away from defective PCs, because they will always come around to bite you. Look for PCs that are in very good condition, where the seller has explicitly stated that the PC in question works very good. So this is how these PCs come onto eBay, and the YouTubers are able to buy them for so cheap. I wouldn't know what your budget is, but if you are looking for a very good PC at very low price point, Dell OptiPlex 5050 might be what you want to consider. Believe me, when this PC first came out, they are PCs that you pretty much could refer to as high-end PCs. And even so, today, 2024, they have not changed. They will be able to meet your needs. They will be able to serve you. And more importantly, this is a very, very super quiet machine. I've used it myself. I pretty much do not hear any sound when it's in operation, given that, yes, we all have different levels at which we detect sound. But generally speaking, this is a very, very quiet PC. I've used a noisy PC, and you wouldn't want to do that to yourself. All right, let's say you are in the market right now, you are looking for something decent. I can highly recommend this PC to you. Consider it. If you are saying hardware money, where can I find this PC? I'm going to leave a link where you can actually go ahead and click on it, buy this PC off, and as soon as you buy it, the PC will be on its way to you. Until I see you again in the next one, have a nice time.